So this trailer, it opens up with Guillermo del Toro, who, of course, is a director, not a video game actor or a voice actor. Yeah, that just looks exactly like Guillermo. You remember him? He made Pan's Labyrinth. What's another thing there?
Pacific
Hellboy?
Hellboy? That was behind it?
Both movies.
Oh, I did not like Pan's Labyrinth. That terrified me.
So did
Anyways.
you not like it? Or were
Robot
you
fighting
scared?
movie. Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, great movie. Yeah.
That's an incredible title. Okay, so he's walking in this dystopic-looking muddy place. He's holding a little Pokemon egg, it looks like. Goes up against the wall. On the bridge above him, of course, we see a tank that looks like it has veins and kind of tubes coming out of it. It actually reminded me of the sure-to-be-a-classic movie coming up called Monster Truck, where it's a truck that has a monster inside. Really reminded me of that. Anyways, so he gets a little afraid, starts rubbing the Pokemon egg, and this weird baby lights up and starts opening its eyes in the egg. Goes inside a dark tunnel. We see a soldier with some tubes attached to some zombie soldiers. The main soldier takes off his mask. We see that it's Mads Mikkelsen with dark eyes, basically the same villain as Doctor Strange. And the mask thing disintegrates. He gets a weird look in his face, looks up, trailer done.
That was the part where it got cool.
Yeah, because it's like Hannibal.
Okay. And it said Death Stranding at that point. And almost immediately, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of poor deluded souls went to the internet saying they've just seen the new 1984 Apple commercial, which I think is a very apt analogy, completely meaningless, and to support a megalomaniac. Liam Brand.
I absolutely loved it. I ate it up, totally. And I still stand by the fact that it's awesome. And that is just like everything that Hideo Kojima has done with the Metal Gear Solid series before now, but finally getting a fresh start to reintroduce this new universe, this new story, these new characters without having to play 8 previous games to get a full understanding of it. And what I was saying earlier when we were having this discussion is we yelled a lot. And it's the fact that I am able to watch this trailer and go, I have no clue what's going on, but I just knowing Hideo Kojima, I know it's just all going to come together beautifully, and I'm going to have that, oh, crap moment.
Okay, so just as you're saying that, Zach's head began to shake faster and faster, and his his pallor got redder and redder.
It was kind of violent.
Professor Z, as he likes to be called.
Everything you just said is the reason why I hated the trailer. It gestures towards meaning while remaining completely meaningless. So
those are hefty words. So hold on. Let's deconstruct that a little bit. It gestures towards meaning while it's meaningless.
Yes. I posed the challenge to you, Liam, and we had some trouble thinking of one. But in every great game, you are impacted by its narrative, its dramatic stakes, the characters you love. And even in a game like Metal Gear Solid 5, it's kind of tough to think of a core theme and a very nuanced thematic statement the game is making about that theme. And it seems like that's another hallmark in this trailer.
Oh, his fingers up. He wants to get in on that.
Well, I think there are just a lot of really powerful themes that even come through in the Phantom Pain, such as like loss, blind revenge, and language and literature, and the importance of the manipulation of such language and history.
Was that the quiet shower scene you're talking about?
Yes, all those things came through in that wonderful scene.
Hideo Kojima is a rampant sexist, and he should be ashamed. Continue.
Wow.
No comment. Actually, mild agreeance.
Well, that's what I mean. They have, it's kind of like, someone who went through a high school philosophy course and is like reading Orwell for the first time. It's like, yes, there are comments and there's the textures of, commenting on our relationship to technology, on loss and trauma, but you're never made to feel those stakes or feel those moments. It's always like, oh, here's a Moby Dick reference, and the game ended up being about language. Oh, aren't we so smart?
But here's a question, though. I shoot this to you, Zach, because one of our favorite films, because we also talk a lot about film, in the last few years, was Noah.
Yeah.
And if you remember the trailers and how they advertised Noah, there was a lot of examination of just great moments and themes. We didn't see a lot.
No.
So to be fair, if you look at some of the original, the beginning Aronofsky stuff, it reminded me a lot, even tonally, of what we saw of Death Stranding. Not nearly as strange,
right,
But still, maybe it's possible that he's just kind of whetting our appetite for something a little bit.
Yeah, and of course, I might have to eat my words because this is a
Eat 'em
trailer
hard.
for a game that's not going to be coming out anytime soon. But even in the basics of a trailer logic, where you have cause-effect storytelling, here's what's motivating our characters, here's what's happening, here's the challenge set before them. None of that's in this trailer. It's all the kind of pregnant looks that are given to the camera where he rubs this glowing baby, but you have no reason, no idea why he's doing this.
Exactly.
So
That's the
it's
intrigue.
It's commodifying strangeness and weirdness for its own sake, which means that you're disappearing up your own
Behind.
I would like to say this is just a trailer. The deeper meaning of the game isn't going to be shown in the trailer.
But a lot of people are really loving this already and hailing it as something so beautiful
because
and great.
there's something special about a Hideo Kojima game. If any other game were to do this, it could be, this is like a load of poop. But we know, he has that glowing reputation behind him that we know this can be bizarre and have faith that it'll come together.
Isn't that kind of a bad thing, though? That in order for people to really appreciate and see the beauty and the art and kind of attribute all these big words, this high art stuff to a trailer, it's because the guy who's making it is going to do a good job. Shouldn't the trailer kind of influence you in a way that should say, oh, wow, I think this is going to be a good game?
Yeah.
Anton,
circumstantial.
Final word. Anton, final word.
Oh, final word. So I'm not like these guys who are super into it or on one side of the coin or the other, but I think it looks super mysterious. It looks like there is a lot more to it, and with that, the idea that it's Hideo Kojima, it's kind of like when you watch a basketball game and you see LeBron James, you expect greatness. It's kind of the same thing with Hideo Kojima.
Ooh, I do not think that is LeBron worthy. All right, what do you guys think? If you're watching right now on YouTube or, of course, listening, send us a message. You can check out the trailer on Video Game Sophistry on YouTube. Yeah, got to take a quick break now. We're shifting gears a little bit. Something else, a game that might also fail us in the future. Got to find out. Coming up.